You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Born with the scales in my head. Praise, then we give them some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith, pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride, balanced by the blood. That's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. You know what they say.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Kenseada, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and everybody under the sound of my voice, okay? Y'all know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch, you get a smooch. And don't forget, mwah, okay? Everybody gets a dang blessed smooch. That's all I'm saying. Okay, y'all. So, honey, when I lay down from my medical situation, I am wore out. And I with all intents and purposes, if I set a live, I do plan on being here. I'm not one of them that set alive and just don't care. I do care, y'all, but sometimes I am dead tired to the world, okay? And I just oversleep, and that's what happened today. I overslept, and I said I got to still keep my word and come on to my people and everything. So please forgive me, and I apologize and everything, all the things, okay? Because y'all really are important to me. I gotta find it again. Hold on. I thought I saved it. Hold on. Hope y'all have I hope y'all have been doing good and everything. What's up, Melissa King? Hi, beautiful. we're gonna talk about this real quick. I know everybody named Mama done talked about this Tina Campbell thing. I'm not gonna be the dead horse to water, but I am gonna give my little 2 cent. Okay, it's something else I wanted to read to you guys that came across my desk. Um, hold on. Y'all know I'm always for the wife. I'm team marriage. I love uh when she's a good wife or a godly wife, I stand with the wife. Okay. I don't never like no side chicks. I stand with the wife. I'm team. I used to be a wife, so I'm team wife. Quit playing with me. Okay. So um it's something I'm trying to I thought I saved it. I don't believe it. Okay, so supposedly one thing that led to their demise after they had decided to stick it out was her support for Trump. I don't know if that's true or not. Now, some people there was a man who actually, offed his daughter because she was anti-Trump and he was for Trump. He actually offed her. Do you hear me? That's weird to me. Uh so yeah. But I'm trying to find I had some official things that had not been said that I wanted to bring out and let you guys know about. And okay, so yeah, supposedly that they yeah, but that's one of the reasons why he walked away. Cause y'all know he fouled. She didn't foul. He fouled. But y'all, I told y'all once before that that man's been checked out of his marriage for whatever reason. He's been checked out. Even when they was talking about I'm gonna get back together and we're gonna fight and this, that, and the other, they only did that because of Christendom and the kids. But he's been checked out. I'm surprised it went a little bit longer than what it has gone. And the one thing I want people to stop doing, God is y'all making God so common. He's not, how can I say this? Because I don't want to take nobody's experience because a lot of us experience God in different ways, and everything. But for y'all to keep on talking about it's the enemy, the enemy's doing this and doing no, we got free will. We got free will, boo boo kitty. And no, this man been checked out, baby. I hate to say that, but he has been. I don't think he's ever really, really liked Tina. Like you can tell no matter what, Eric's husband is into Erica. Okay, Erica's husband's into Erica. You can tell that, even though they've had their storms and they talk about it, but you can tell he really is into Erica. You can look at somebody and tell that. But I'm telling you, when you look at Teddy and how him and Tina interact with each other, you could tell he wasn't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, ma'am, no ham, no sandwich. Uh-uh. So I'm gonna remind y'all with a video real quick. And now I ain't gonna lie. On this particular video, Erica got on my nerves. Can I just be honest with y'all? She got on my nerves. She was too churchy. I'm gonna need you to be my sister right now and not a pastor. You know what? Come on. I can hear my sister's voice now. My sister told me that. She's like, I need my sister, not the pastor. You know, how things come back. Oh, ah, how things come back, Jesus. Okay. Cause sometimes we so spiritually minded, it be like, what? You know, come on, I just shared it. Why ain't it in here? Okay. Hold on. Did I share it to the wrong one? Yep, I did. You know what? Let me go get it, y'all. I'm sorry. I actually shared it to the wrong. Let me see if I can go get it. Okay, yep. Hold on. Here it is. Okay, now come back over here. Child, we gonna hold on. I was gonna say now, come on. I'm trying to pull it up as we speak. Okay. All right. So I know y'all remember this. If you don't, let me refresh in your memory. Okay. And I feel what she's saying. Give me one moment because I feel what she's saying. Okay. Uh okay. Let's go.
And not trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. And you want me to quote scriptures right now?
I don't want you to
want
quote
me to say what I don't. You want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now.
I know that.
I just want you to understand that.
I know that.
I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. You stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I don't want him. I had hope when all of this started, when I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing. You can't keep telling me stuff a little bit. You wait 3 months, then you tell me something else. Then you wait 2 weeks, and you tell me something else. You torturing me, man. You torturing me. Why you putting me through all of this? Break my heart once. You gonna break my heart every month? Come on, man. You taking all the strength that I got inside of me. Just give it all to me. Knock me all out at once. I got a knockout punch every week. That's too much for anybody, Erica. It's too much, Erica.
I know.
It's too much.
I know.
It's too much.
I know. But we know what to do. We know the steps to get better.
That right there is impossible.
So you said you never been through this, right? I have. Listen to me for a second. You ain't never been through it. I have. I'm going to tell you how you get better. Even though you want to be negative, you make a conscious effort and a decision like you fighting a on the street and work toward positive. That's all you can do. That's the only choice you have.
Y'all want me to be safer than I am.
I don't.
I love Jesus. I want to be
don't.
like Jesus, but I'm not Jesus.
Tina, I know you're not Jesus, and I'm not expecting you to be.
Y'all gotta let me be broken. Let me get
So
it
you
out.
don't want me
If
to
I
tell
try to
you
know,
what
I'm not
you don't want
saying
me to
that,
tell you
Erica.
nothing?
But y'all don't want nobody to feel what they feel.
I'm not-
If
that's
I
not
bottle
what
it all
I'm
up, I'm gonna be
saying.
walking around with this same pain 3 years from now, 8 months from now, 6 months from now. Yes, I am. If I don't let myself feel what I'm feeling.
That's real talk. That's real talk. I really don't know what Erica wanted at that time because that's real talk. That girl was telling how she felt. She was getting that pain out. She was speaking her truth at that time. If she can't be spiritual, it says those that are spiritual restore such a one back to Christ. Okay, so that means you pray for her. You intercede for her while she's having her moment. Everybody needs a moment. That was weird to me. Okay, so I did find the stuff I was talking about. Okay. It says for years Tina was the one ready to walk. She said it while filming, but I don't want him. He don't deserve me. But she stayed anyway. Which y'all just heard her say that. Let me see this. She can't fight by herself. Teddy got to throw something. Right. He don't want it. He never y'all, he gave up on their marriage a long time ago. I know the look of I'm done. He said I'm done a long time ago. Whoever these women was, one of them women took his mind, took his heart. And he stayed trying to do the biblical thing, but one of them women took his heart. See, it's one thing for a man to cheat. I don't condone it, but hey, it's one thing for a man to cheat, but it's a whole nother thing when a woman done stole his heart. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care how many years y'all got together. You can have 25, 30, 45, 60. Sometimes all you got in your marriage is all the years. I heard people, we've been married 35 years. We've been married 30 years. And y'all still ain't happy. You ain't happy. She ain't happy. Y'all faking the funk most of the time because you got kids. And you want your kids to see a husband and wife in the household. So you stay together miserable. But we got these years. Ugh, Miss Thing. Right. So, okay, so then it says, but let's be clear about what she was actually forgiving. Teddy didn't cheat with the stranger. That's what people think. The woman worked for them. He was cheating in-house. He had in-house coochie. Not trying to be funny. He had in-house coochie. He was cheating with in-house coochie. Available coochie, ready coochie, their coochie. So yeah. Okay, also, she was a friend of the family and was the godmother to their kids. You don't get no close than that. You don't get no closer. You gonna sleep with your kids' godmother? That's a low down, dirty snake in the grass, okay? You gonna sleep with your kids' godmother? Whoo, child. Okay. It says, think about what that means. The woman trusted to be a spiritual guardian to your kids in your home, your circle, and circle with access to your entire life. That's not just a portrayal of marriage, that's a portrayal of everything she knew and built. And you know they wrote that song, y'all, for their marriage, 21 or something like that. They wrote that and everything. Um And at that time when she wrote the song, I think she was still contemplating whether or not to divorce him. Okay. Uh, I always said I thought Tina was the mean one. Y'all know Tina and Erica, they birthdays is one day apart. Yeah. They not twins. They was born a year and one day apart. And I always said that I thought Tina was the mean one. I like Erica. I've never liked Tina, but I wouldn't wish this on nobody, okay? It's just right, wrong for that. I'm like, you know, uh okay, so this lady said they didn't just move on privately, they monetized the whole thing. Mary on WeTV ran for 6 seasons and pulled 12.7 million viewers, with the infidelity storyline as the centerpiece on season 3. They launched 10 Minutes with Teddy and Tina, a YouTube marriage series on Valentine's Day on 2017. Then came the couples ministry, church engagement, speaking circuit. Their reconciliation wasn't just personal, it was the product, which is true. I think they shouldn't have did that. They wasn't healed. If you're not healed, you can't heal nobody. Come on, God. If you ain't healed, you can't heal nobody. Let me see. The man who cheated with the godmother of his own children, who confessed on camera and built an entire ministry around his redemption arch, he filed first. So he's the one, like I said, he's the one that filed, y'all. The interesting thing, he filed with no attorney on a 26-year marriage with minor children and a spouse with significant earning power. Y'all do know Teddy and Erica's husband is in a gospel group. Okay, they have a male gospel group. I forgot what they call, but they travel, they make records and stuff like that. They haven't put out anything lately because Erica's husband and Erica, they are a pastor, and then they got their own church and stuff now. Just like Mary. Now it was Tina the one that said she didn't want to do anything with Mary right now. She didn't care. She didn't want to do no more with Mary right now. So they had to stop it. And I remember Erica's husband said, we're gonna lose this money and we got contracts to fill. And Tina said she didn't care. I just thought Tina was so mean. I did. I just thought she was so mean. So did I hear Erica say she had gone through? Yeah, Erica said that. I'm gonna play it again. Erica said that. That's why I said it's a difference. The way, okay, everybody used to tell me, your husband love you. And I'm like, what makes y'all say that? I mean, I know he did, but they're like, honey, the way he look at you, that man's in love with you. And he used to tell me out there, and I would be doing something, and I find him, like, sometimes he'll come and lean against the door while I'm in the kitchen. I ain't paying no attention to nothing. He just be looking at me. We'd be sitting somewhere, like, watching TV or whatever. He'll just be looking at me. I'm like, baby, why are you looking at me like that? He said, I can look at you. You my wife. And I'd be cracking up. I'm like, okay. He said, because I love you. I'm like, I love you too, baby. You know, it's in the look. When a man is in love with you, baby, can't nothing. When I tell you, okay. Now, there was a male. I ain't going to say a man. There was a male that told me, y'all women put too much stock in men cheating. Trying to make, you know, I guess he's trying to convince me that all men cheat. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. Just like all white people ain't racist. Okay? All black people ain't thugs. You can't make a blanket statement like that. And all women ain't hoes. Hello? Okay? So he was trying to convince me, I guess, this male, that all men cheat. And we shouldn't take it personal because when a man cheat, it's just coochie. We ain't trying to do nothing. We haven't said, huh? Now, my thing is this. You like me, but you're trying to make me agree that it's okay for a man to cheat? Okay. Dumb with 4 B's. I let a lot of people talk, and I just listen. I just listen. But anyway, let me go over here so we can play this one more again. Hold on. Let's go.
Going to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. And you want me to quote scriptures right now?
I don't want you to
want me
quote
to say what I don't. You want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now.
I know that.
I just want you to understand that.
I know that.
I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. You stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I don't want him. I had hope when all of this started, when I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing. You can't keep telling me stuff a little bit. You wait 3 months, then you tell me something else. Then you wait 2 weeks, and you tell me something else. You torturing me, man. You torturing me. Why you put me through all of this?
Which is right. Why not just tell her out at one time? Why wait until she thinks she done heard it and then you come back and say something else? Okay, let me admit this. I did this. Now she's mad all over again. Now she got to start the healing process all over again. 2 weeks later, you come back, baby, I got something else to admit. That's wrong. That is torture. That is wrong. Anyway, let me finish. Let's go.
Break my heart once. You gonna break my heart every month? Come on, man. You taking all the strength that I got inside of me. Just give it all to me. Knock me all out at once. I got a knockout punch every week. That's too much for anybody, Erica. It's too much, Erica.
I know.
It's too much.
I know.
It's too much.
I know. But
It's
we
too
know
much.
we know what to do. We know the steps to get better.
That right there is impossible.
So you said you never been through this, right? I have. Listen to me for a second. You ain't never been through it. I have. I'm going to tell you how you get better. Even though you want to be negative, you make a conscious effort and a decision like you fighting a on the street and work toward positive. That's all you can do. That's the only choice you have.
Y'all want me to be safer than I am.
I don't.
I love Jesus. I want to be
don't.
like Jesus, but I'm not Jesus.
Tina, I know you're not Jesus, and I'm not expecting you to be.
Y'all gotta let me be broken. Let me get
So
it
you
out.
don't want me
If
to
I
tell
try to
you
know,
what
I'm not
you don't want
saying
me to
that,
tell you
Erica.
nothing?
But y'all don't want nobody to feel what they feel.
I'm not-
If
that's
I
not
bottle
what
it all
I'm
up, I'm gonna be
saying.
walking around with this same pain 3 years from now, 8 months from now, 6 months from now. Yes, I am if I don't let myself feel what I'm feeling.
And I think the thing that we need to look at too is because he filed. I keep saying it, but he filed with no attorney, meaning he went down there and filled out the paperwork himself. That says a lot, y'all. That says a lot. That says a lot. And supposedly irreconcilable differences is the way, the reason why they yeah. That's all I can say. Prayers. Prayers go out to them and everything. And it's not easy. It is not easy at all. It's not easy. I keep saying, what is that noise? It's my ice machine making noise. Yeah, so we're gonna keep them in prayer. Let me tell y'all again, another reason why I was I was supposed to have been on at 9:30, but I postponed it until 9:50. My son was looking for me to ask me to pray for him before he left out. And anytime my kids ask me, I told y'all, I don't care how grown they get or whatever, he's going to be 30 years old. I don't care how grown and stuff they get or whatever, they know when they need some prayer, they come to their mama. Okay. And they know I'm going to go in. All right. So that's who I am. So everything else got to wait. When my kids ask me to pray, I praise right then and there. I ain't no YouTube, ain't no nothing else important at that time. So forgive me for that. For being late, but I can't really say forgive me because for the simple fact, I did what I'm supposed to do. So, wow. Okay, so let's get to from the sublime to the ridiculous, okay? I want to say two things real quick. So, one of my buddies, y'all know him as I always call him my Q, okay? Today's his birthday. And I know today's his birthday. And somebody said, you gonna wish him happy birthday? No. Y'all can say I'm Patty Wop. I don't care what you say. Y'all can say all of that. No. It ain't. Nope. 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 And no. I'm not. You know why? Because because you missed my birthday and your daughter's birthday is right after my birthday. No, I mean right after. Like mine's is the 29th, hers is 30th. And you always say, you and my birthday, you and my daughter's a day apart. So that means and you for the last 2 years, you've missed my day to tell me the next day ain't my birthday. Now, everybody I don't look at like that, but some people I don't give you no passes. Just like you can't be a man interested in me and think you're gonna avoid Valentine's Day. I don't do that. You're not gonna talk to me on the 14th, but you'll talk to me on the 15th. Oh no, we don't do that. That's that kid stuff. That's why I said everybody ain't for everybody. Don't, baby. There are women out there now. When it came to my husband, my late husband, he did for me so much that Valentine's Day and days like that was extra special because he always did for me. I always got flowers and stuff like that. So Valentine's Day, he just went over the moon with it, you know. And like he tell me, Valentine's Day should be every day. I agree with that. I agree with that. Just like I loved on him out loud, you know. But yeah, I'm not wishing him no. Sure ain't. Sure ain't. Don't care if you have a good one or not. I'm very serious. When I tell y'all, when I say I'm done, I'm done. Cause you know what? It takes me forever to get to this point. It does. It takes me because like I said, I love hard and I love long. It takes me forever to get to this point. So once I'm here, I'm here. So I want to bring up. This is so sad. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. Let me pull it up. And y'all can look this up because I did. I actually researched this, y'all, and this is real. Okay, this is real. Okay, I don't have my glasses on. Give me a moment. Okay, it says Michaela Settles, 18, moved from North Carolina to Moorpark, California to be with her fathers, Stephen Vincent Chavez, but called her mom terrified just 2 days later. A grape kit reportedly matched Chavez's DNA, but after Michaela died by suicide 5 months later, prosecutors are telling the family the case might be dropped because she isn't here to testify. The family is not. The family is now fighting for justice and asking the public to help pressure the DNA. That's her and that's the dad. Now let me read you what else I found. Woo, there's some sick people in the world. Okay, check this out. Dad says he was drunk and doesn't remember what happened the night with his 18-year-old daughter, Michaela Settles. In a heartbreaking case drawing national attention, Stephen Vincent Chavez, the biological father of 18-year-old Michaela Renee Settles, reportedly confessed to being heavily intoxicated and having no memory of what happened. On the night of the alleged incident in July 2025, Michaela Renee Settles reported what happened directly to the police officers, providing a formal statement at the hospital on the night of the incident that identified her father as the predator. Okay, uh, leading to Stephen Vincent Chavez being arrested that same night. In addition, DNA evidence collected during the forensic examination and was found to match her father. Michaela, who had recently relocated from North Carolina to California to live with him, tragically died by suicide on December the 30th, 2025, several months after the alleged incident. Her father has since gone public with evidence and emotional appeals, pushing Ventura County authorities to pursue her family, not father, I'm sorry, pushing Ventura County authorities to pursue charges while the case remains active in court. Though they remain worried that prosecutors may drop the case since Michaela is no longer able to testify in person. This ninja gonna say he was so sick. I mean, he was so drunk, he didn't know what he did to his daughter. This baby couldn't live with that, so she took herself out of here. Let's talk about it. When it comes to things like that, y'all, personally, I really would love to castrate somebody. I would love to castrate somebody. How you don't know what you do to your child? We need to pray that their mother gets justice and that they do not drop this case, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just praying. What's up, Mix? Dropping down to say, hey, sis. Okay, no problem, boo. Thank you. But yeah, we need to pray that the mother and everything gets justice for her daughter, because that's sick for the father to do what he did to his daughter, and now she's not here because she, probably was like in her mind she can't take what her daddy did to her. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, I was going. Let me see. I was. Ah, bless your heart. Oh, mm-mm. See, when I say real stuff, people think I'm so cruel, but I'm not. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, let me shift gears real quick. Leandria, the singer Leandria, she can sing her face off. Leandra needs to be delivered. She needs to be healed. Okay? She can sing her face off, but she needs to be healed. And until people stop allowing her to come and make money, she'll never get healed. A girl might drink something, get behind the wheel, and God forbid. And then everybody who allowed that to happen just because you wanted her gift and not her character, okay, you're going to be responsible. It's going to be required at your hands as well as hers. Now, they said she passed out on stage again. She was probably drunk. I ain't trying to be funny, but she was probably drunk. Seriously. And it's funny that people can't tell the difference between being drunk and the anointing. That's weird. I can see you, boo. Yeah. So, but anyway, y'all, we just gotta, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I can say is, I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. Tomorrow here in Kentucky is Thunder over Louisville. And that's leading up to 2 weeks before Derby, Kentucky Derby. Y'all know that's the biggest Derby. That's the main Derby, okay? Um, but yeah, Kentucky Derby is coming up. Um, and everything. And it's actually on me and my late husband's anniversary. Anniversary was May the 2nd. And so we got married on Derby. So this Derby is May the 2nd. So it's bittersweet and everything. I got so many things people have planned for me. I don't know if I'm going to do all of them now. They trying to keep me busy and occupied. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is always tripping, boo. They're trying to keep me busy and occupied. Supposedly, one of the things I'm going to do, I said yes, is go to a cigar lounge, okay? And it's something that I think is so sexy, okay? Seeing a man puff a cigar and have a little something in a glass. I don't know what it is about that. That's just sexy as heck to me. So to be in the midst of all these men and they gonna have and I'm allergic to smoke. Check it out. But from what I hear, it's very well uh not insulated, but where you can't you like there's no smoke. They got these big things that suck all the smoke out, and then they got the ventilation thing outside if you want to sit outside and all this and stuff. I heard it's very upscale, very. So I said, even if I don't stay, just to have that experience, I'm gonna go. I don't smoke, so I won't be smoking no cigarettes. I mean, no cigars. But they got food and music and all this and stuff. It's for an older crowd that I'm into. Come on. And I just think, to me, real G's, men with money, men that settle, men that just know they stuff don't stink, that just those are the type of men I like to be around. I like to be in the midst of, like, yes, okay. So I'm looking forward to going to the cigar lounge and everything, at least for a little while. Tomorrow I got a lunch. It's a brunch. I got a brunch date. So I don't know if I'm gonna record that because I've been trying to keep my business. What we do over here in the Butterfly Queen, and we drink our water and man our business. So I've been trying to keep my business, right? But I did share how my nails and my feet look. I did put it on my community wall because my spot A was thunder. My eyebrows is on fleek. When I tell you, honey, these eyebrows is eyebrowing, okay? I'm like, come on, honey, come on. And everything. So yeah, I'm excited about that. 55 has been good to me. That's all I'm gonna say. If the Lord let me see my birthday, I'll be 56. But I got to say, baby, 55, she been good to me. Okay. She been good to me. So I will not complain and everything. Let me see. Cigar smell is so good to me. I love me a good whiskey and cigar, but baby, be careful. You will be high as Cooter Brown. Be high as giraffe booty. Okay. Man. Oh, but I can't wait. I'm going. Because I keep like, me personally, I'm a homebody. I really am. I'm a homebody. Okay. But I got to remember, I need to get out a little bit more and stop staying home so much. And so I pace myself because y'all know fibromyalgia don't play. So I pace myself and everything. But yeah, I'm trying to do the things of the things. Okay. And anytime I can get in the midst of some handsome, secure, real men, not males, but real men, and they atmosphere, baby. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on. Let me. Oh, hold on. I got something I got to play. Hold on. Let me see. Did I share this? Hold on. I think I shared it. Let me get back over here one moment. But nah, I ain't gonna wish him no happy birthday. Screw him and his birthday. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. This person, he gonna same cue I'm talking about. He gonna inbox me and said, I saw your brother. Y'all know how many brothers I got? Let's just say that. We're gonna leave it right there. It's right there. Okay. And he gonna say, I saw your brother and something else. And I said, which one? The one with the long hair. I have 4 brothers with long hair. Which one? I'm still like, which one? You ain't got no name, but you knew they was my brothers, huh? Just trying to have something to say. Just trying to have something to say, honey. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull it up as we speak. Okay, it's two things I want to share. And okay, we've got 45 minutes. Okay, so I got 15 minutes. Let me see. I like balance, not too much. Okay. I feel you, sissy. Shoot. Let me see. Hold on, let me pull this up. I'm going to pull this one up first. Okay. Hold on. Okay, rewind it. So I'm going to have to play it twice, but I'm bringing this up here. Let's go. Look, they was here and I did not get a chance to see them. It came up on me so quick. I was like, oh my goodness, tonight's the night. I'm so mad I didn't get a chance to go to this. It's called Tonight's Conversations. It was in my city I grew up in, which is like right next door. I was going and it came up on me on that day and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't get a chance to go see Kitty. Because I wanted to see Kitty. I love me some Kitty. I really do. I love Kitty. Kitty's like me. That's how I do. And I said, people get mad at me because it's always babble, baby. Yeah, but I tell the truth though. I tell the truth and lie not. Let's go.
To chase them when the Bible says, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Oh. Because some of y'all don't read y'all Bible, so you missed that scripture. And now you up here chasing, and I know y'all about to be like, I ain't never chased no man. Yes, you do. When you give a man a chance when he ain't deserve it. When you give a man access to your body, your mind, and your spirit for crumbs. Some of y'all are letting this man breadcrumb you into this situationship. You think that's your man. No, that's the community's man. He all the way on the street in Gettysburg having fun. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you tired of chasing men, don't chase them. When you gonna text me back? When you gonna take me out and all this? I guess what I'm saying is, wait for a man that got energy, not a man that depletes your energy. Absolutely. Somebody else?
We ain't gonna do that. Whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing, yes, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. That means that whosoever findeth a wife is already positioned as a husband. Mm-hmm. When we talk about the book of Proverbs, we're talking about a book that is directional.
Right.
It is purposeful, which means that a man should already have purpose. If he already has purpose and is positioned as a husband, ain't no woman gonna need to chase him because he already understands the intent.
Yes.
A man who is positioned as a husband, because that scripture in Proverbs, that scripture right there is saying that this is a woman of value. So if that man is positioned as a husband, he will see that that woman is a woman of value. He will see the wife that is already in her. Now, these modern day men.
Let's talk about it.
These flesh operating,
yes,
carnal minded, secular men don't hold biblical truth. They don't even read the scripture. You said the women don't read. The men don't be reading. They need to read Proverbs so they can have some direction.
Can I say something though?
Go ahead.
I get you. There are men that are intentional. There are men with a husband spirit, but how can they find her when she's not in the place she's supposed to be?
Tell it.
Sometimes the reason I can't find you is because you're in the hands of a man that didn't deserve you.
Tell it.
You're in the hands of a man that keep breaking you. You're in the hands of a man that do nothing but distract you from your goals. And so I'm trying to find you, but I can't because you won't let that go. Sometimes the reason you have blocked your blessings is because you won't block that man.
Come on.
And then you up here talking about, well, why can't I find the man God got for me? It's because you holding on to the one that the devil sent.
And now, hold on. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
We did it.
Don't be trying to do that. We ain't gonna switch that around.
All right, go ahead.
Sometimes the reason why you can't see the husband that you're supposed to be is because you chasing after women yourself and you laying in 5 different women's beds.
True. All right, you right where you right.
Okay. So people get mad at me because I be up here teaching, and somebody is like, check this out. You because this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. I'm like, what? So I'm like, oh, okay. So this is how we giving it up for real. Come through, y'all. Come through. So I know I ain't the only one with common darn sense, and I know I ain't the only one to be speaking. A whole lot of people get mad because I don't agree with the fuckery. I didn't say the F, y'all. I said the uckery that they be doing. And I stand on my principle and I stand on who I am. And before I take it back, I add more to it. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I told this one person, I said, baby, you got the wrong woman. I ain't never had to beg a nigga to text me, call me, take me out, talk to me, none of that. And it don't look like a good day to start. You got me messed up. Who are you? See, a lot of these men, they like to play these, a lot of these males, like to play these games. They want women to chase after, like she just said, they want women to chase after them. They breadcrumb you, they give you a little bit so you can get attached and you start texting and calling them, and that feeds that ego. You got me messed up, nigga. I don't care if I ever talk to you. How about that? How about that? Grown woman over here. I don't care if we ever talk. I'm good. I'm good. If I just have to have a text, I got all these siblings. I got my grandkids that love to text me. I got my mama, praise God. All this up, baby, who? I can get a text if I just want a text. It ain't got to come from you. You know, and when I cared about a person, I was like, you know, I asked this person, I said, what happened? What's going on with you? Why you, because this person changed up on me, y'all. 2 separate people I'm talking about. But this person I'm talking about now changed up on me so quick that I was like, what happened? What's wrong with you? Why don't we talk anymore? You know, because he went from calling me all day to calling me once every 8 days. And I'm like, I thought we was friends, thought we was cool. What? And I realized, oh, okay, guiding. Yeah, okay. Your loss, not mine. You don't want to be my friend? Cool. You don't want us to be cool no more? Cool. See how it work? Because some of y'all don't value relationships. You know, in no form. You don't value love relationships. You don't value friend relationships. You don't value no ships. No ships. You ain't on no ship. Dag nabbit. You're on a deserted island with no ships. And so, you know, when you don't value me, I can't help it how other women look at themselves. I can't help that. Like I said, I might not be nothing to everybody else, but I'm everything to me. I walk like a queen. I think like a queen. Therefore, I am one. Makes no apologies for it. Not at all. Ain't going to. It's certain things we stand for and certain things we won't. And you can't make me stand for something that I don't want to stand for. If you take people treating you like crap and talking to you like you a dog and all that, that's you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You can't make me do it because you want to accept it. What kind of stupid stuff is that? Baby. Too intelligent. Have I made some mistakes in my life in the relationships? Absolutely. Because I gave people more days than they should have had with me. Absolutely. Because I told you I love hard. So when I see something in somebody, I try to love on them. And once I like, if I really like you and I care for you, I give you the benefit of a doubt. But once I start seeing that it ain't reciprocated, once I start seeing that you using me, once I start seeing that you don't care about me like I care about you, my turn off switch goes off. When it goes off, screw you. Because I told y'all it takes me a minute to get there because my love walk, I'll be like, you know what? Maybe they going through. You know what? Maybe this, then. Like, I'll come up with all these things that could be going on. And for some people, that may be true. But for the majority of the people, they just don't care. People just become selfish. They just become, it's all about me. Screw you. If you ain't got nothing to give me, I don't, That's how they become. Got me messed up. Shoot. Okay, here's the next one right here. Like I said, I'm in good company, honey, because I'm not going to change who I am. You don't like what I talk about, don't come. Somebody will see it. Shoot.
People are overlooking when it comes to building a relationship.
You want to ask me that?
Yeah.
God.
Why you feel that way?
What you mean why I feel that way?
I'm not for the listener, not for me.
Songs of Songs, Ephesians, 1 Peter, 1 Corinthians. The Bible itself is the foundation. Christ itself is the foundation. You need to know how to steward that relationship, and the Bible is your manual to be able to do so. So you bring God in first. When God is the center of anyone's marriage, that's where the success is going to be, because that's where your self-control is going to be. That's where your discipline is going to be. That's where your stewardship is going to be. That's where your grace is going to be. That's where your compassion is going to be. That's where your partnership is going to be. That's where your companionship is going to be. That's where your oneness is going to be. That's where the unity is going to be. That's where your covenant is going to be. You have to understand what covenantal love is to begin with. And if you want to understand it, you need to know how Christ loved the church to begin with. That's the foundation. So if you want to talk about how we're going to build a home, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Jabor, El Shaddai. Shall we keep on going? Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Shall we keep on going about how you can do this? Because I can take y'all to church, but I'm not going to take y'all to church today. I promise you I won't. Because when you need healing in your marriage, you got to call on Jehovah Rapha. When you don't know how to heal your marriage, when you go through sicknesses, or when the head of your marriage comes under attack from temptation and things like that, you're going to know who to call on. When you are in battle and you need a victor to come through, when you need a conqueror to come through, when you need a mighty strong hand to come through, you're going to call on Jehovah Jabor. You're going to call on Jehovah Nisi. So that is how you build the foundation. So that way, you know, if you're a wife, you know not how to be quarrelsome, not how to have strife. You know how to bring balance. As a man, you know how to serve, because Jesus Christ was a servant. So if y'all want to know how to build your home, put Christ in the center of your home, and I guarantee you that's how the marriages were successful. Now, judging by the way you looking at me, I don't know if you're a believer, but even if you're not a believer, I'll take you to church if I want to. Because even if you're not a believer, guess what? For the people who not my believer, you wouldn't be here had it not have been for Christ. Had it not have been for the blood that was shed on Calvary for your salvation to begin with. It was the blood on Calvary that was your salvation to begin with. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So therefore, you won't have a relationship if it ain't for him. So therefore, you won't have a relationship if it wasn't for him. So therefore, you won't have a relationship.
Okay. See, thank you for my butterflies. Thank you so much. I am like that. I love me some Kitty. I do, because her very essence is the word of God. And that's me. Like, she has fun, but she don't go, man. Y'all can't take, what's up, D Hambo? Y'all can't take it. Let me see, why they show you who they are. Okay, when they show you who they are, believe them. Come on, Mix. What you said, boo. What you said, I'm telling you. And I do. Like, it's so funny because how can I say this? The cute out, I would never, ever. And you hear me saying it, right? Like I said, yes, I knew today was his birthday. Was I gonna say happy birthday? Nope. Am I gonna say happy birthday? Nope. Do I care about the birthday? No. Do I care if he enjoys his birthday? No. Do I care what he do on his birthday? No. And my friends is like, dang, because I'm telling you, when you get on that side of me and I make up my mind, I mean that. I don't care what goes on. I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care. I just don't. I don't. When you show me who you are, I believe you. And the fact of the matter that both of us got degrees. I'm a doctor, he's not, but he has a degree in counseling. Okay. And I have a doctorate. No big deal. They all school based. Okay. Same stuff, same toilet, different toilet paper. You feel me? But you need counseling. Let's just throw it out there. Okay. He does. He needs counseling. And he knows it, but refused to go get it. So you damaged. You very damaged. And then want to try to hook up with me? You got to be out of your ever-loving, cotton-picking, never. Not in this life and not in the next. Baby, I'm too together for that. I am too together for that. Absolutely not. Let me see. So, Find you somebody out there, because there's a lot of women that don't care how men are. They just want a body. They just want a body and a penis. So stop trying to, you out of your league, dude. Some people be out of their league. Stay in your wage. Some women are unattainable. And you don't measure up. And I would rather for you to say, you know what? I want you, but I can't handle you. It don't say nothing about you. That's just saying, I would respect you more. So now I don't care nothing. Like I was saying today. Okay, I was saying this today. We, me and some people was talking, some mature grown people. I love grown conversation. We was talking and I was like, people get mad at me because I didn't have a bad marriage. I've never seen it in my life where people get mad at you. Mixed like you always talk about you and your wonderful husband and all this and stuff. People get mad at me because I talk about my late husband and how he was towards me. They like, every time I turn around, that's all she talking about. Well, what would you rather for me to do? Bond with people? Because, it's a lot of trauma bonding that goes on this internet. Or you was mistreated. I was too. Let's hook up. Or you was lied on. I was too. Let's hook up. Or you was cheated on. I was too. Let's hook up. I don't trauma bond. That's the blessing in getting counseling and me being one. Okay, I don't trauma bond at all. That's like the blind leading the blind. We both gonna fall in the ditch. I don't want to connect to you because of our trauma. What? Huh? Let me see. Yes, measure up. Let me see. I don't go on. Oh, okay. She's something. My marriage hit up. That's what I said. Sis, I tell people the truth about my marriage, but overall, I had a great marriage. Did we have heated fellowship? Absolutely. My husband was 9 years older than me. And man, baby, when I tell you he was a man, he was a man. Now, he put up with my stuff. He spoiled me. I told you he went to my daddy and my mama when they both said, now she's spoiled. We did it, but she's the good sport. She will work. He said, I know, and I want to pick up where y'all left off and spoil her. And when I tell you that man did exactly what he said, like a lot of women don't know how it feel to just wake up. You went to bed, there was nothing. You wake up just to go to the bathroom. You got this big bouquet of roses and stuff sitting in the dining room, on the dining room table. You like, where the heck did that come from? You wipe your ass thinking that you're seeing things and everything. This man over snoring. You're like, how did he do that? That's why I'm saying intentional. Love me intentional. Don't have me. I don't want your love behind closed doors only. Love me on purpose. He thought it not strange to hold my hand. Every time we got out the car, he would hold my. I got videos on YouTube of us dragging and him singing and me singing, us acting stupid, and him holding my hand in the car. Some men too macho to do it. I don't hold her hand. And I was telling some of the dudes, you know, that was in the conversation too. I was like, because two of them is married. And I was like, my husband always made sure that at least twice a month on his dime, I went to get me a spa day. Hair done, nails done, everything done. You know, spa day. That's one of the things he loved to do for me. I said, and I, in return, because my husband worked hard. My husband had 2 full-time jobs. Let me tell you something. I'm going to just be honest. All my butterflies will be listening to this later. I'm going to be honest with y'all, which I always am. But let me tell y'all something. One day, and I think I told this story before, but it happened another time too. It was twice that this happened. But one day, we had a bill that was due. And when I tell you that bill that was due, it was due. That bill was billing. Do you hear me? That was the electric bill, LG&E. They was talking about they needed this amount of money, or they was cutting us off in 48 hours. My husband was like, I got it. I was like, oh, you got the money? Because normally I hold the money. He's like, no, I ain't got the money. What happened was we had another emergency bill to come up. You know, sometimes an emergency fund that you got, hey, you know what I'm saying? And so they did give us an extension, but they only gave us 48 hours. Mister, he told me, you know, I'll be back. Whenever he say that, I don't ask no questions. Only thing I asked him is to check in with me. When I tell you it's this dude, wretch in the back of that closet and got that cute stick, gave me a kiss, said, just keep me in prayer. And went, had one of his partners go with him, keep that thing on him just in case. And when I say that dude was there for 3 hours with that cute stick, when he got back, not only did he have LG&E money, but he said, here, go do something for yourself. Quit playing with me. See, I'm used to men who make things happen. Even before I got married, the dudes that I dated made things happen. They go getters like me. They hustlers. Even if they had a job, they know how to get in the street and, man, quit playing with me. So no, I don't take no slippers. I don't, no, wrong chick. You out of your wage. And I don't have time to keep rubbing you up. Oh, you gonna make it. Oh, you okay? Oh, I don't have time for all that. Seriously. If I see that you a man about your business, of course, I don't mind speaking into your life, loving on you, gearing you up, because me and you are one. But if that's all you ever want is somebody to, I ain't got time for that. Wrong woman. I ain't it. Not at all. I still blush too. I ain't lying. I still blush too. I do. Well, I used to. He's not here no more. But I used to. Yeah, he could just look at me and I just blush. Yes. You know, but like I said, it's better to be pissed than pissed on. Okay. If me talking about good relationships bother y'all, this is not your channel. I am not going to turn men up without a cause. I'm not going to turn women up without a cause. I believe in building people up. I believe in speaking to people's lives. I believe in giving people stuff that'll bless their life instead of turning it down. So, you know, y'all got so many other YouTubers, because they're not content creators. You got so many other YouTubers that'll give you all that soap opera stuff that you need. Did you know she said this about you, girl? They doing this. Did you hear what he said? He was drunk. Did you go? Like they give you all you want. Don't expect every channel to be like it. Some of us ain't like it, and we okay. We okay. I got to be able, like I say, to look myself in the mirror. I want my grandkids to be proud of me. So it is what it is. But I wanted to share that. Let me see. Yeah, words of affirmation is one thing, but baby, I can't motivate you to take care of me. Okay. You either going to do it or not, but guess what? I'm going to be all right into my life. Don't, baby. Whoo. That's what that first video said. And do what he said. That's what he said. Because a lot of us women, you know, like I said, most of these males are good at breadcrumbing. They see a woman and it's like I said, this particular male, he befriended me at one of my lowest points. And had I been to myself like I am now, you wouldn't have got a hello from me. And it almost destroyed me. I'm so serious. It almost destroyed me because, like I said, when I care about somebody and I love somebody, you know, I want the best for them. But I realize there are leeches. People, all they want is to take, and then take, and then take some more until you're empty, depleted, got nothing. Then they're like, okay, bye, peace. I'm so serious. I am very serious. Like I said, I'm going to play these two again because some people didn't see it. I'm going to play these two again. Y'all get mad at me. But baby, I ain't the only one talking. Real people know real stuff, okay? Real people know real stuff and they're around real people. That's why I love my mix. Because mix is as real as they come, baby. She like me, straight up. No. And a whole lot of people can't take. Because y'all like to be lied to. It feels good to be lied to. Somebody tell me. I just rather don't smooth me with the lie. I'd rather for you to hurt me with the truth than to smooth me with the lie. Seriously. Tell me the truth. I can take it. I'm a big girl. Shoot. You know, some of y'all men, some of y'all males, y'all mess. It's a couple more people I'm going to block in my phone. Seriously. If you're not adding to my life, I refuse to let you take away. Seriously. Like, I've had people turn on me that was supposed to be, I had people turn on me, we were supposed to be cool. I don't know who got into these people's ears, but the relationship never repaired itself. And I'm tired of fighting it. I'm tired of fighting for it. It's like, I'm at this point in my life, you don't care, I don't care. How about that? Plus, to be honest, I know for a fact that I still ain't said nothing about said person, but I know for a fact that you've dogged me behind my back. You don't know I know, but I know. Because I've never brought it to the person and been like, you know, I heard what you said about me to this particular person. Because you know why? I don't care. I don't care. Like you said, sissy, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. I've been seeing it a long time ago, and I'm like, okay. Okay. But yeah. A whole lot of things is over. Come May 1, I always try to do things before the first of the month, before the first of anything. Come May 1, I ain't got to see them no more because I'm blocking. Big time. I mean that. If you're not adding to my life, I dang sure ain't gonna let you take away.
Men want a woman to chase them. When the Bible says, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Oh. Because some of y'all don't read y'all Bible, so you missed that scripture. And now you up here chasing, and I know y'all about to be like, I ain't never chased no man. Yes, you do.
Listen.
When you give a man a chance when he ain't deserve it. When you give a man access to your body, your mind, and your spirit for crumbs. Some of y'all are letting this man breadcrumb you into this situationship. You think that's your man. No, that's the community's man.
Well, preach.
He all the way on the street in Gettysburg having fun. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you tired of chasing men, don't chase them.
Well, and look how you chase them. Listen.
You gonna text me back? When you gonna take me out and all this? I guess what I'm saying is, wait for a man that got energy, not a man that depletes your energy.
Absolutely.
Somebody else?
We ain't gonna do that. Whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing,
Yes.
and obtaineth favor of the Lord. That means that whosoever findeth a wife is already positioned as a husband. When we talk about the book of Proverbs, we're talking about a book that is directional.
Yes.
It is purposeful, which means that a man should already have purpose. If he already has purpose and is positioned as a husband, ain't no woman gonna need to chase him because he already understands the intent.
Yes.
A man who is positioned as a husband, because that scripture in Proverbs, that scripture right there is saying that this is a woman of value. So if that man is positioned as a husband, he will see that that woman is a woman of value. He will see the wife that is already in her. Now, these modern day men,
Let's talk about it.
these flesh operating,
Yes.
carnal minded, secular men don't hold biblical truth. They don't even read the scripture. You said the women don't read, the men don't be reading. They need to read Proverbs so they can have some direction.
Can I say something though?
Go ahead.
I get you. There are men that are intentional. There are men with a husband spirit. But how can they find her when she's not in the place she's supposed to be? Sometimes the reason I can't find you is because you're in the hands of a man that didn't deserve you. You're in the hands of a man that keep breaking you. You're in the hands of a man that do nothing but distract you from your goals. And so I'm trying to find you, but I can't because you won't let that go. Sometimes the reason you have blocked your blessings is because you won't block that man. And then you up here talking about, well, why can't I find the man God got for me? It's because you holding on to the one that the devil sent.
And now, hold on. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
We did it.
Don't be trying to do that. We ain't gonna switch that around.
All right, go ahead.
Sometimes the reason why you can't see the husband that you're supposed to be is because you chasing after women yourself and you laying in 5 different women's beds.
True. All right, you right when you right.
Okay, I had to run that back. I had to run that back. I had to run that back. Hey, I had to run that back. Hey, I had to run that back. Hey, for all the people get pissed, get mad. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Get mad, get pissed, do all the things of the things. Like I always said, no matter what the test, always do your best. Okay? I always say that. So some of y'all gonna get mad, and that's okay. Because if you get mad, it means you're thinking. It means you're looking in your life and you seeing the raggediness. Yes, I said raggediness of your life. The raggediness of your life. The raggediness of your life means your life is raggedy. Okay? You seeing all of that. All right? Red. You're gonna learn today. Hey.
Most people are overlooking when it comes to building a relationship.
You want to ask me that?
Yeah.
God.
Why you feel that way?
What you mean why I feel that way?
I'm not for the listener, not for me.
Songs of Songs, Ephesians, 1 Peter, 1 Corinthians. The Bible itself is the foundation. Christ itself is the foundation. You need to know how to steward that relationship, and the Bible is your manual to be able to do so. So you bring God in first. When God is the center of anyone's marriage, that's where the success is going to be, because that's where your self-control is going to be. That's where your discipline is going to be. That's where your stewardship is going to be. That's where your grace is going to be. That's where your compassion is going to be. That's where your partnership is going to be. That's where your companionship is going to be. That's where your oneness is going to be. That's where the unity is going to be. That's where your covenant is going to be. You have to understand what covenantal love is to begin with. And if you want to understand it, you need to know how Christ loved the church to begin with. That's the foundation. So if you want to talk about how we're going to build a home, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Jabor, El Shaddai. Shall we keep on going? Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Shall we keep on going about how you can do this? Because I can take y'all to church, but I'm not going to take y'all to church today. I promise you I won't. Because when you need healing in your marriage, you got to call on Jehovah Rapha. When you don't know how to heal your marriage, when you go through sicknesses, or when the head of your marriage comes under attack from temptation and things like that, you're going to know who to call on. When you're in battle and you need a victor to come through, when you need a conqueror to come through, when you need a mighty strong hand to come through, you're going to call on Jehovah Jabor. You're going to call on Jehovah Nisi. So that is how you build the foundation. So that way, you know, if you're a wife, you know not how to be quarrelsome, not how to have strife. You know how to bring balance. As a man, you know how to serve, because Jesus Christ was a servant. So if y'all want to know how to build your home, put Christ in the center of your home, and I guarantee you that's how the marriages were successful. Now, judging by the way you looking at me, I don't know if you're a believer, but even if you're not a believer, I'll take you to church if I want to, because even if you're not a believer, guess what? For the people who not my believer, you wouldn't be here had it not have been for Christ, had it not have been for the blood that was shed on Calvary for your salvation to begin with. It was the blood on Calvary that was your salvation to begin with. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So therefore, you won't have a relationship if it ain't for him. So therefore, you won't have a relationship if it wasn't for him. So therefore, you won't have a relationship.
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her vein. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme, yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free, yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly.